Hey Chuck, I am going to show you the placement for the 3-inch LEDs that are part of this kitchenette that I'm installing here. It's a floating shelf right here. So there's going to be 2 in the floating shelf. And you can see them poking out there. And then through the top, we're going to have a 3-inch cavity and this guy right here in the stacked unit, and then there's glass doors, which it shows better here. But what I marked on the walls is where the wire would need to come out to feed into the open cavity in the back of the floating shelf. And then there's going to be another one here. The way I've designed this is I've got finished plywood that's going to go on top of this cavity and just pin down after you're done doing your work, getting the lights to install here. So I couldn't really show on the 3-dimensional rendering the hole going through because I had the doors closed in here, but they would be inside here shining down into the area that has a glass shell. So that's the install location here. And I use the laser to show the elevation of the center of that 3-inch cavity that's in those stacked units. And I drilled a small hole where the wire could come out. And it doesn't really matter as much because you're gonna have some freedom to move throughout that cavity. But that's the exact location and the placement of the center of that 3-inch LED. So there's 2 in that unit, 2 in this unit, and then 2 in the floating shelf unit. And additional details for this, there is a backer, a plywood backer that's gonna go here. And this is all closed behind it. So we're covering the whole wall. So whatever path we need to create for the electrical run, we're gonna cover that up once the units are installed. What they will need to do is add a switch, and they wanna have an outlet somewhere in here to plug in appliances that they have stored in these stacked units here. So switch, outlet, and then the 6 LEDs as you see up here.